Welcome to the show. I want to share this email that I just read with you from George Etiorbo. He writes, I saw the video by the black college student who got in trouble with the police. This is a PSA that might help your audience of college guys. I try to be as clear and concise as possible. I know you can use this info to really help people. I myself might start a blog on issues related to this. And I really do appreciate the brother taking his time out to write to us about this. A lot of college guys end up making the same pattern of relationship mistakes in college because they don't realize that most colleges adhere to a social hierarchy. And I talked about levels in the recent webinar that I did. I guess that's another name for it. There is a social hierarchy, like the hot dudes, dudes with swag, like I showed, the jocks or the badass motherfuckers. They're part of the social hierarchy or level. Okay, the norm there is to be middle or upper class, white, and sociable, either good-looking, athletic, charismatic, or funny, etc. Guys that match the norm have no problem partying and getting a whole gang of pussy before graduating. The closer to the norm you are, the more poon you will get. Poon is pussy, fellas. For example, if you're a black athlete, e.g. a baller, your fitness and athleticism will probably attract a flock of women. You're high up in the hierarchy. If you're just an average black or whatever student, and he says whatever student, with few social skills, you don't rank as highly. And that's very good information right there. Problem is, for a lot of guys, college is their first time realizing there's a social hierarchy. Not knowing the rules is ignorance, not confidence. And that I agree with that 100%. If you don't wake up to the reality of the game, socializing in college can destroy you. Case in point, the Virginia Tech shooter. He started running up on white chicks. He was Korean. The women went to the police because he acted and spoke very strangely to them. See, I didn't know about this. I announced that if I could have got to that fella, I could have prevented that. I believe I could have prevented that. Got him on the right track. Because I thought he was, he was shy, he was socially awkward, he didn't have any friends. I didn't realize it was over, getting rejected from women. And that makes my point even more valid. So, the women went to the police because he acted and spoke very strangely to them. He had serious psychological problems, and this did not help his game. If he had been able to learn the game, he may not have begun to stalk women the way he did. There's a documentary about the tragedy on YouTube that I would recommend to socially awkward guys, so they can see how extreme they can get. Exactly. Unfortunately, some of these guys, they think that it's okay for them to go, postal. And there's people that actually worship the Virginia Tech dude that was on So Suave, believe it or not. There are people that applauded that Columbine shit before also. Can you believe that stuff? That's some fucked up, serious psychological fucked up individuals there. Many college kids without serious psych problems make the same mistake. They try to start relationships with women, but they can't read social cues well enough and don't understand that women are not interested. This is ignorance, not confidence. Then one day they're told they're in trouble for stalking, even though they never wanted to do so. In addition to all of those book smarts, you need street smarts to live. College is not only about book smarts unless you plan to be a shut-in or a weirdo for the rest of your life. The class that came the closest to teaching me game was evolutionary biology. Therefore, I learned about the basis for sexual selection, how women do the choosing in so many species. If it wasn't for Supreme's teaching, I might not have passed that class. Just kidding, haha. But the man knows what he's talking about. If not for him, I would still be stuck on stupid, thinking that the way to start a relationship was to choose a girl, even a 10, without any invitation. So listen and learn about life from this old black lion. And Brother George, I thank you for that email, and I'll make sure I pass that on to the fellows out there. All right, fellas, you heard it from another brother himself, another player himself out there. You guys who are socially awkward, you got to learn to relax and get communication skills, okay? You got to learn how to talk to women. So I hope this whole situation, this brother who got the cops called on him, you know, I hope he learns from that. Like I said in the show, I'm uploading right now. Let me check, see if it's uploaded too. Yep, it's processing right now. Good. So I hope he learns from this. And the guys who are into the pickup stuff, that stuff's going to come crashing down, by the way, fellas. Because women are going to start fighting back. They don't want creepy, weird guys coming up to them. I remember the time one of the fellas on my site, I think it was Juan, wrote about no, actually it was another fella. But he was talking to her on Facebook, and she said she was at the store, and I feel sorry for the guy that did it. But this young fella came over and said, excuse me, ma'am, you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. That's all the kid said. It's fucked up. What she did, she ran to another aisle, and then she wrote on Facebook and said, ew, ew, ew. A creepy nerd came up and tried to talk to me. The poor kid. But she knew what she wanted, though. That's what the kid wanted. He wanted to fuck that beautiful girl. That's it. So, who's right, who's wrong? She has the right to choose who she lets between her legs. But he was, you know, she knows what he wanted. But all he delivered was a nice compliment. She could have just handled that better herself, I think. Not just run to another aisle and not even respond to the kid. That's fucked up. There are guys on So Suave that have been spit on, stared at like they weren't even existing while they're trying to talk to him, and the girl just blows smoke in his face, stare right through him. Can you imagine that? That's just fucked up. That's why in my program I'm trying to teach guys to get in at their own level and work their way up. That's just the way the game is out there. And excuse me for not having a shirt. I just got out of the shower. I'm getting ready to go to my studio. And damn, I need to get some sun. I'm losing my dark coloring. So anyway, this should be a lesson to all the fellows on this channel. There are still people who are still stuck on stupid, and they're going to support that whole PUA thing because that's what they're holding up. That's like the last life raft that they're holding on to, clinging to it. It's got to work for me because nothing else has worked. That's because they haven't put in real work on themselves. They haven't hit the gym to become like an athlete or develop a body. In my video I just uploaded, I showed, well, actually I didn't show it, I'll have to do it another time. But I got a video of I posted on my forum, of a small guy who worked out. He's in some kind of rock band as a yeller/singer. But you know, he's got tattoos, he's all buffed. He's a small dude though. But he got to the gym, he buffed himself out. Okay, if you're a small guy, you got to get to the gym and buff yourself out. You don't want to be some small fry with little pencil arms and a pencil neck. You know, get some neck size to you. All right, get your traps in. You know, get your delts in. All right, fellas. Peace.